Hello and welcome back to Aggressively Average, a series where we just try and do our best because that's all anyone can ever ask of you. Today we're going to make bread. So we're just making regular bread, white loaf, sandwich loaf, to see if I can do it really. First step is I need my stand mixer. So 1 cup of warm water. My in-date yeast, it's in date, so it should be good. But we will see. Okay, yeast going in. And a pinch of salt and honey. I thought, hang on, I was about to add the salt, but doesn't salt kill yeast? I might skip that. Oh, that's got disaster written all over it. I'm just gonna skip that. But it does say add a tiny bit of the honey. Should I add a tiny bit of the honey or just let that go? I mean, I don't want to change the recipe on step 1, but I'm not adding salt. I'm not adding salt and killing this yeast. I'm not doing that. I might just leave it. What benefit is adding a tiny touch of honey? All right, maybe we'll put a teeny tiny bit in. But I don't know why. No, I'm gonna skip it. I don't think I'm a good enough baker to understand when too much is too much. I'm gonna skip it. I'm not gonna put the salt or the honey in at this stage. I am just going to leave this to bloom. Yes, bloom. So we will leave this for 5 to 10 minutes and hopefully it'll get all foamy and then we can move on. Okay, that's been 10 minutes. Hopefully that's, bubbly, bloomed. We're going to continue. Okay, so now I need to add everything else. I'm using honey, not sugar. So I saw online that if you cover what you're using for honey in oil, the honey won't stick, so I'm gonna try it. Okay, I can't find my scale, not a good start, but I think it's about 2 tablespoons of honey. 45 grams, this is 20 mils. Okay, honey. Well, the oil trick didn't really work, did it? Now we can add a little bit of salt and a tablespoon of oil. And I'm gonna add 1 cup of flour. Then I'm gonna mix this to combine, keeping it on the lowest speed to not burn out my motor. Now I'm gonna add, little by little, the other cup of flour. And now I just let this knead for 10 minutes or something. Okay, so this is what we are looking like. I think that looks good. It does say it should be slightly sticky, which it is, but not overly sticky. Okay, so now I need to move this into a bowl for its first rise. I'm just gonna lightly grease this. Lightly grease this. Now we've got to try and... I hope it's not too sticky, but this is my dough. We'll see how this goes. Put it in for its first rise. And I'm gonna use that trick I do with the oven. The oven was on, it's warm, so I'm gonna put it in there. Ooh. Oh, I've got to turn to coat. Turned and coated. A lovely, fresh, clean tea towel. So I'm just going to now leave this in here to rise because the oven is warm, but definitely off and not hot, just warm. Leave that in here to rise for 1.5 hours. Okay, that has been just over 1 hour, but I think it is safe to say that that has doubled in size. So now we're gonna do the second proof. So the first thing I've got to do is punch this. Ooh, to get all the air out, gross. I think this might be good. Okay, so from here, I need to put it in my loaf tins. Here is my loaf tin. I have oiled it and I've got a little bit of parchment paper on the bottom. I don't know if it's too sticky. Is it too? Okay. So here is what it is looking like. I now need to cover it again and put it back in the proving oven for another hour. Okay. And back in you go. Okay, so. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, I think it is safe to say that that rose quite nicely. So now I've got to preheat my oven to 180. Okay, so, oh my God, whilst the oven was preheating, it proved even more. Hopefully it's not overproved now. Okay, well, let's pop this in the oven. Oh, look how jiggly it is. Okay, put this in the oven for 30 minutes. Be good, turn into bread. Okay, so timer just went off. Let's get it out the oven. Oh, I think maybe it overproved. Oh God. That's not looking great, is it? Okay, well, I think it overproved maybe. Did you hear that though? Hello. Let's get this onto the cooling rack. You know, because it's not coming out and I don't want to damage the integrity of it, I might let it cool completely in this pan first. I'll let it cool completely and then I'll try and get it out. Maybe it will shrink as it cools. Okay, so as it cooled, it collapsed. I think it was overproved. You know what? Bottom looks good. No, it's obviously hollow. Like, I think it's fully cooked, but it collapsed. I think I know the exact moment it all went wrong as well. I think because I had it proving in the oven, I then took it out thinking it would stop proving, but it continued to prove at room temperature, and then it overproved whilst I was waiting for the oven to preheat. So this is what we've got, not quite what I was hoping for, but let's cut it open and see what it looks like. Oh, it's so sad. Okay. Oh, oh yeah, oh, how weird. It's like hollow in the middle. It is completely hollow in the middle. This would be good to like fill up with a filling and then have as a sandwich. How weird, how strange. I've never seen anything like it. Completely hollow in the middle. Like it just, whoop. Is that because it overproved? I know nothing about bread. Why did that occur? Okay. Odd. Really odd. Okay. It's a little chewy. Woo! Oh, it's a little chewy. I don't think it needed the honey. Anyone for toast? Well, that was my aggressively average attempt at making bread. I'm gonna try it with some butter. You know, it's not bad. It's just not a loaf of bread. Well, thank you so much for watching. I thought this episode was going to be really boring, so I thought it was going to be too easy. Look at it. Look at it. I was like, should I pick something harder that might be like, more difficult to do? Because it will be boring if I just crush it too easily. Nah, don't worry about it. So, bread on the list of things that I need to improve on. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Videos every other weekend. Bye.